if you want to speak a very Mexican Spanish, we have ese carro es chingón. Okay? That car is badass. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido o bienvenida a esta lección. Hi, and welcome to today's lesson. Today we're going to be learning how to say this, these, that, and those in the Spanish language. Now, sometimes a lot of us, when we're learning Spanish, get confused by when to use which. Why? Well, because we have a bunch of different ones that we can use, that we can choose from. So, when do we use which? Well, that's exactly what we're going to learn about in today's lesson. So, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out a lot. And if you'd like more Spanish lessons like this one, you can check out my website, SpanishWithNate.com. Alrighty, so let's jump right in. So in Spanish, when we want to say this, we have este, esta, estos. Esto, excuse me. So este is masculine, okay? It's not esto. This can be confusing for us at first, okay? But este is masculine, okay? Este hombre, this man, okay? Not esto hombre. That would be incorrect, okay? Esta, feminine, okay? Esta mochila, this backpack, okay? Esta mochila, okay? So, este, masculine, esta, feminine. Then we have esto. Now, esto is what we call the neuter form. All this means is that whatever thing or idea or object we're talking about, we either don't know its gender or it doesn't have a gender. So if we're talking about some idea, some theoretical idea, whatever, we could use esto as the neuter form, okay? Or, for example, ¿qué es esto? What is this, right? If we don't know what something is. Hey, what is this? ¿Qué es esto? Okay? All right, so then we have this, okay? And with regards to more examples, we're going to see a bunch of examples at the end of this lesson, okay? All right, so actually, before we move on to these, I want to say, beware of how you're pronouncing these, okay? Because if I say este, that changes the meaning versus este, okay? It's not esta, it's esta, okay? Very important to not get wrong, okay? Esta. Imagine like there's a little accent on these first E's, okay? It actually used to be that in Spanish you would put an accent over that first E. However, that has changed and now it's not required. But just be aware, okay? It's not este, it's este. It's not esta, it's esta, okay? Right? That emphasis falling on that first E. Alrighty, excellent. Moving on to these, okay? So these, we're essentially taking this and adding on os or as to the end. Estos, that's masculine. Estas, feminine. Now, you might be thinking, Nate, this is really confusing because you just said earlier that esto is not masculine, yet here I have estos, and now all of a sudden this is masculine. Why is that? It's just how the language is, okay? There's no fancy explanation for that. You wouldn't say estes, okay? That's wrong. It would be estos for these, okay? Masculine. Okay, so estos libros, these books. Estos libros, not estes libros. That would be wrong, okay? Estas, feminine, okay? Estas mochilas, these backpacks, okay? Estas, okay? So all we're doing is adding on an os or an as to the end, right? So este, esta, esto, okay? And then estos, estas. All right, I hope this is making sense. Please, if you'd like, take a photo of this so you have it. And then we've also got kind of right here as well. Okay? All right, so moving on. That, okay? For masculine, ese, okay? Not like, ¿qué onda ese? You might have heard that. No, it's not that. Ese means that, okay? Ese, masculine. Esa, feminine. Eso, the neuter form, okay? So, ese is masculine, not eso, okay? So, ese, esa, eso. Okay, so ese libro, that book. Esa mochila, that backpack. Okay, now eso, once again, is the neuter form. So I could say, ¿qué es eso? What is that? Or you may have heard, eso es, or eso, kind of meaning that's it. Yeah, nice, right? So when I say that's it, Like, eso es. I wouldn't, there's no gender attached to that. Therefore, we use this neuter form, eso. Okay? Alrighty? Let me scoot over. I think you can see this okay. Alright? So, those. Okay? We have esos and esas. Esos, masculine. Esas, feminine. Okay? So, esos son mis zapatos. Those are my shoes. Okay? Esas son mis mochilas. Those are my backpacks. I just keep using kind of the backpack example, but you get the idea, okay? Esos, masculine, plural, right? Those. Esas, feminine, okay? Plural. All right? Okay, how are we doing? I'm going to come over here. I think it'll be a little bit easier for you to see here. Okay, so next, we have this idea of aquel, aquella, aquellos, and aquellas. Okay? Now, the reason I didn't put any kind of examples here for these is because these, in my opinion, are used much less than eso, esas, all of that kind of idea. These are a little bit less common. Okay? So, when it comes to eso, we come down here. So, eso, esa, ese. When I say that, hey, can you pass me that? Basically, this is implying that me, as the speaker, I am far away from that object, but the person I'm speaking to is more or less close to it. When I was taught this in high school, it was kind of this idea of, okay, ese is this far away, and aquel would be this far away, so it's even farther away. Essentially, aquel would be something that's far away from the speaker and the listener, whereas ese would be something that is close to the listener, but far away from the speaker. Okay? Kind of weird. If you're not sure, just use this form, ese, esa, eso, as opposed to aquel. In fact, I use these way more than I do these, but they are good to know. Alright, so let's come back over here. Make sure you can see it. Okay, so aquel would be the masculine. Okay, so aquel león, that lion. Aquel león. Okay, aquella mochila, that backpack. Okay, aquellos libros, those books. Aquellas mochilas, those backpacks. Okay, so essentially there's just things that are very far away. So, for example, aquel león, okay, that lion over there is essentially what that's implying. Oh yeah, over there. Oh yeah, you see that lion over there? Okay, aquellas mochilas, okay, yeah, those backpacks over there that are far from both of us, okay? As opposed to esa mochila. Hey, I'm far away from it, but you're close to it. Okay? Hope I'm not going too fast. I know there's a lot on this whiteboard. Don't be overwhelmed. It's nothing scary. All right. Now, what we're learning, right? This, that, those, these, all of that, are what we called demonstrative adjectives or demonstrative adjectives. However you want to say it, whatever suits your fancy. Okay. So whenever we use them, we typically place them before nouns. Okay. So here I have a bunch of examples, which we've pretty much already talked about. So este libro es nuevo. Okay, this book is new. Okay, este is masculine, libro is masculine. Okay, so este libro. It would not be esto libro. That's wrong. Okay, este libro. Remember, it's not este, it's este. Okay, the emphasis falls on that first E. Este. Esta mochila es vieja. Okay, this backpack is old. Okay, esta, not esta. Esta mochila es vieja. Okay? This backpack is old. ¿Esto qué es? What is this? Okay, let's see. I see something. I don't know what it is. I don't know its gender. Hey, ¿esto qué es? ¿Qué es esto? Okay, what is this? Okay, esto. Remember, the neuter form. It doesn't have a gender. All right? Okay, now moving on to these examples over here. Okay, estos gatos son lindos. Okay, these cats are nice or cute. Okay, so estos is that masculine plural, meaning these. Okay, these cats, remember this is masculine, are cute. Okay, estas casas son grandes. These houses are big. Okay, estas, not estás, right? It's not ¿cómo estás? No, it's estas. Okay, right? Estas. Estas, estás. Okay? Estas, estás. Estas casas son grandes. Okay? Now, I put in some Mexican Spanish for you. This is perfect to say if you want to speak a very Mexican Spanish. We have, ese carro es chingón. Okay? That car is badass. Chingón, coming from that verb chingar, meaning the F word in Spanish. Ese carro es chingón. That car is badass. Okay? I think that's a pretty good one to know. Okay? Carro, meaning car. You can also say auto or coche to refer to a car. Okay? Carro, you'll hear that in Mexico. Chingón, badass. So ese, right? That's masculine, meaning that. Carro is masculine. It's not feminine, right? I wouldn't say esa carro. That's wrong. Ese carro es chingón. Okay? Esa mujer es alta. That woman is tall, right? Woman is feminine by nature. Okay? Esa, feminine. That woman is tall. ¿Eso qué es? What is that? ¿Qué es eso? What is that? Okay? Eso, right? We don't have a gender for, I'm saying, hey, what is that? What is this? Oh, that's it. Eso es, right? There's no gender for that. Okay? Next. Esos tacos son ricos. Okay? Those tacos are tasty, delicious, right? Esos tacos. Esos, plural, meaning those. Tacos, plural. I could say, ese taco es rico. Okay? Notice how that changes. But we're saying, esos tacos son ricos. Those tacos are delicious. And finally, esas películas son buenas. Those movies are good. Okay? Esas películas. Películas is feminine and it's plural. So we have esas. Esas películas. Okay? Alright, before this lesson ends, please just take a photo of this so you have it. I could kind of do this fancy pose for you here, like I'm on The Price is Right. Oh, yes. Okay? Alright, so make sure you got a photo of these. Make sure you study these. If you have any questions, concerns, you're confused, you just want to ask me about my day, you want to tell me how your day was, leave me a comment on this video and I'll do my best to respond to you. Also, like I had said at the beginning of the video, it really helps me out if you hit that like button and also subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to learn even more Spanish with me, you can check out my website, SpanishWithNate.com. Muchas gracias y espero que tengas muy buen día. Thanks so much. I hope you have a great day. Adios.